Hey, welcome. It's GM Balo ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons in Teldore. And you're listening to Critical Role. Welcome to Teldore. Up in here, links in the description to stream and or download. And we are ready to have some crazy amount of fun as our crew has been adventuring in the Rife and Mist jungle. And they are ready to find other places to to go. And the big question is, will the jungle let them out? I guess, but we'll see exactly what happens here. So, have some fun, and remember, you can go ahead and throw some inspiration in the chat for our crew. If you want to help them out, give more fun and larger chance to succeed. So, with that, we'll get going for today's adventure. So, by the cabin of Bim, you'll awaken on your new day with mimics defeated and watchers met. You'll have your long rest, and you may, as you take in the smooth air of the jungle, you feel a wind blowing north. It's up to all of you what you would like to try to do next, specifically.
Sayuri, after everybody wakes up and has been around for a while, Sayuri will look in her little jar of her little donation jar to see if anybody has donated any gold to her fund.
Has anyone?
I need 100 gold piece pearl, guys, in order to identify stuff.
I had put in 30 copper that I had laying around.
Oh, 30 copper. That's going to help.
He finishes eating an apple and puts what's left in there.
Oh, you guys are so mean. I guess you don't want me to identify anything. That's fine. Not a big deal.
Well,
What are you trying to identify?
Anything that we find, we don't have anybody that has identified, do we?
Is it urgent?
But isn't the immediate money concern that if we go north and continue and we pass through the spider goblin territory again, that they're going to charge us another 100 gold each?
Well, then I'm screwed.
You know, half the fun of getting magical and interesting things is not knowing what they do before you put them on.
Then why did I take this spell?
This is the first I've learned about it.
That's because I just learned it. I'd been watching Enigma and I finally got it, but I need a pearl. Okay, it's fine. I'll just have this useless spell on me forever. It's fine.
Well, we wouldn't find a pearl until we got to a city anyway.
I'm going to point to my component pouch. I can get the pearl if I put the money in my component pouch.
Oh. It just shows up there.
Usually, yeah.
Well, that's an interesting item. Where did you get that?
Thingorn.
Oh. Bim will dig around in a pouch and produce 100 gold coins.
Oh.
Can I drop them in there and see?
Yeah, I'll give you 5 gold coins to add on to that.
Okay. So then,
And I will write a note, 100 GP pearl. And I'll let you drop all of it into the pouch.
okay. Bim is really excited. He has bouncy energy as he's just drops the coins into the pouch. He starts
Along with
putting
the
it one
note.
by one, and then all of a sudden just drops everything in
Along with the note.
with the note. And then he looks at it expectantly.
I was just peering over Bim at the back. What does it do?
Does my pearl show up?
What bag is this? Is this bag
This
of
is-
holding?
No, this is Griffin's
I-
saddlebag.
The Griffin,
Yeah,
thank
the
you.
Griffin
Sorry, I was like,
saddlebag, yeah.
doing my
The
bad.
Griffin component pouch.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Put it in, and yeah, you reach in, and there is a pearl.
Woohoo! I have my pearl. Now, if we need to know anything about anything that we find, I can do it.
Does the spell consume that?
No.
Interesting.
No.
I watched Enigma do it several times for us, so I was thinking about it, trying to figure out how she did it, and I figured it out.
Well done.
Thank you.
I suppose we just keep on the lookout for any trees covered in webs and avoid that area.
Yes.
Or we keep
Or-
a lookout on any trees that are covered in webs, and we burn them.
Oh.
There's also the option of potentially doing favors for them to pass through their land to you.
Interestingly enough, we just watched a transaction between Fae.
Yeah.
So how much was that pearl?
What do you mean?
How much was the pearl?
100 gold.
How much money went in the bag?
105.
Ah,
Yeah, it was the $5 is kind of like a shipping and handling fee.
what are dollars?
I don't know, 100 gold or the 5 gold. Sorry, it's kind of like a shipping and handling fee.
Shipping and handling. Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, you really screwed him over.
But hey, now I can.
Are we really going to burn the web trees?
Only if we see them.
But the spider had blades attached to it, and it was very large.
But when you think about it, they also have something that belongs to us.
What?
Our gold.
They did have a lot of gold. Did they really need our gold? They had a lot of gold in their webbing.
Are you suggesting that when you pay for something, the funds that you give them is still yours, even after they give you something in return?
Is
But
that
they
not the
didn't
way it
really
works?
give us anything.
Safe passage through the lens is what it was.
Well, we could have just left.
Yes, it's called commerce.
Right. All right, let's go.
Which way are we heading? Oh,
North.
north. Which way is north?
Where's the sun?
Matt, while that conversation is happening, Mortis would have probably been rifling through the things that they got from Delsandra's body, looking to see if he can find his ring.
You do find one of your rings.
Awesome. So he will, before he comes down, he will cast Mending on it to repair any damage from the acid.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll, suppose he doesn't actually have anything he can use to pierce his ears right now. Oh no, he's got an arrow. So he'll
So
pull out
Yuri
an
has
arrow.
some daggers and thieves' tools.
He could use daggers too. But he'll pull out an arrow and he'll pierce his ear. and just slice it off and put the ring in, and then cast Cure Wounds on himself to heal it up. And then he'll wander down to the table. Sorry to be delayed in joining you. Do we have a decision on which direction to go?
Rengar said north.
I attempt to point north.
Make a survival check.
I'll pull out my compass.
Guidance!
She said it as I was rolling it. Do I have guidance?
No,
Yeah.
I don't have guidance.
Oh, yeah. No, that's okay. I got a 19.
Okay. You point in direction that you think is north.
Yeah.
Checking my compass, is it actually north?
As you actually would know, in the Rifle Mist jungle, compasses tend not to work.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh,
I think it's that way.
Good idea. That's my favorite north.
North is just such a fun word to say.
All right.
As we're walking out of the cabin, can I just simply grab the backpack and I kind of toss it on the ground after having seen what happened with the potions and everything, and kind of with the mace, I start trying to open it, trying to make sure it's not a mimic.
This is the one you got off the people, right?
Yeah.
The people that were tossed elsewhere, yeah.
Yeah. You kind of toss it a bit, and you look. You can't really see the inside of it. But as you inspect very carefully, you do see some teeth.
I'll just stomp it for good measure, and then go on after the rest of the crew.
All right.
You stomp it for good measure?
Just
Yeah,
You see, okay. You're not going to tell anybody that you saw teeth on this bag?
Nope.
they're still there. Wait for the next person.
Oh my god.
Next campaign start. You're going through a jungle. Looks like a bag of holding.
Oh man.
So
You
Ben
know-
will pack up the cottage.
Mhm.
I guess I'll lead, heading which direction I'm. Best guess is north.
guidance, which I actually have.
Yeah, he does.
I'm staying as close to the back as possible.
Your trail of pixies behind you.
Yeah, they're out. I'm playing with them.
Okay. So, you move your way through the thick jungle and try to find the best path forward, trying to generally have north, figuring out exactly where this may guide you. And it's really a few days here moving through the Rife and Mist jungle. Before you come to you are pushing, and the jungle breaks. It is a clearing. In the clearing is a pink-skinned, kind of like large-eared individual. Some of you recognize as a Fearbog. They have a fire going, and kind of as they realize you've entered their clearing, kind of looks like they were studying something, taking notes, and they go to grab a walking stick and kind of go, "Who are you?" They hold it out.
Oh, sorry to disturb you. we're travelers headed north, out of the jungle.
Oh. Oh. Where were you traveling to?
We're trying to find Byrodin so that we can find the path northward.
Oh. I was there a few weeks ago. Good pie.
Indeed. I'm Ringar.
Oh. Very good. I am Chrysanthus.
Well met.
Yeah. From the tribes of the Verdant Expanse. I guess hopefully you're all good people. Please, you can share my stew or anything you'd like here.
Dizzy gets right up to the stew.
Okay.
Insight check.
How does it smell, Dizzy?
How does it smell?
Make a perception check.
That is a 27.
Okay.
Wow.
Smells good. There's smell a lot of root vegetables. Feel like there's a bone broth at its base, but not really any meat that you can smell or discern. But a lot of leafy greens and hard veggies.
Do you not like meat?
Oh, not in particular.
What's the bone broth?
Oh, that was you know what? I believe they might be called, what did my brother used to call them? Displacer beast.
Displacer beasts.
Yeah, I was attacked by one, and well, thankfully I survived. It did not. Why I survived, and anyway, I thought it seemed nutritious, and while I would not use the meat, I am very thankful for its bone.
Uh-huh. I'm going to take the spoon, lift it up,
Okay. Yeah.
offer it to Little.
Oh. Okay. Takes a sip and chews a little bit. The veggies are still a little hard.
Why are your veggies so hard?
Probably just needs to cook a little more.
Okay, we'll keep cooking.
Thanks for your permission.
You're welcome.
Do you, by chance, still have the hide of the creature?
Oh no, I burned the rest of it.
Oh, okay. It's just we encountered some goblins that were interested in it. But
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know if you could find any others, but...
hopefully not.
So you were hunting here then?
Well, no, we were passing through. Our quarry was a bit further south, but we were warned that this area might have such a beast in it.
So, just one around the jungle, was there a place you were trying to go? There's no cities in here.
There was an acquaintance of ours was here, and we were searching for her.
Oh, did you find her?
We did.
Oh, good.
She was not as fortunate as you in her encounter.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
Why?
Because I think the despair of others is sad.
That is like the most genuine thing I've heard anybody say. Can I insight check that?
Sure.
While all of this is happening, Morris has sat down nearby and he started to mutter a prayer under his breath, and he's ritual casting detect poison and disease.
Like you guys don't trust me.
It's a 16 on insight.
Their sadness seems genuine. Though it seems the way they're asking questions, getting information, you can tell they have an arterial motive, not simply care. Though care certainly is there.
So, what are you doing out here in the jungle by yourself?
Oh, well, I was in my rodent and I couldn't find anyone to hire for something. And I've been searching, and I heard of civilizations around. Not in the jungle so much, but then, I don't know, I guess I felt the wind blowing southward. I was wondering if the Wild Mother was leading me someplace. So I came in.
What kind of job were you looking to hire someone for?
There's been a problem. Are you familiar with the Verdant Expanse?
I've seen it on maps.
Well, it's quite beautiful, really. It's and at somewhat the center of it is a place known as the Meyer Scar. It's thick trees that very few people can pass. Light doesn't make its way through, it's dark. And because of that, it's become the home of many types of creatures, most dangerous. My tribe, we advise people all the time to stay clear of it. It's best to. Most people who don't die, I think. Certainly don't see them again. But recently, those who've been venturing in, well, a family went through with a caravan. The caravan mostly didn't make it out. They were looking for some type of flower. But the family made it. The daughters, the girls, the boys, their parents. Something was off about them, as though a darkness had been laid in them. And I myself went to check it and grew sick. Honestly, I was searching for people a bit more capable than myself, or at least a bunch that are.
You got sick just being around them.
Into the Meyer Scar, yes.
Is this a forested area?
Yes. Heavily.
Was it like? Can you describe like this feeling of sickness?
Trying to think. For me, it was as though my mind was burning. And I couldn't find my way out. One of the children was shaking uncontrollably. Another one's eyes had turned milky white. No longer see. A horrible place now. And at any rate, I was hoping that someone could.
Are you still afflicted?
There's.
Do you need healing?
No, I believe I've overcome whatever it was. There's a guardian, Scarosa. She was supposed to keep everything working. And I'm worried for her. And I was hoping I came here trying to find people.
Well, is that a different direction than Singhorn, or is that on the way?
It's just south of Singhorn, actually.
So, if we went to Singhorn, it's there, or would we have to go out of the way to get there?
Well, if you went from Byroden to Singhorn in a straight line, you'd pass right through the Mire Scar.
And the Meyer Square is where all this is taking place.
Yes.
Oh. And I suppose you would be very thankful for people who were interested in such a job.
Of course I would. And I find thankfulness expressed in value, expressed in coin.
And how much coin would you be thankful to give?
Yes. I've been authorized by the Singhorn Wardens to offer 10,000 gold.
10,000 gold? That's a lot. A lot.
Care about the Mire Sky, and my tribe was keepers of sorts. With us unable to do something, they're taking it pretty seriously.
Would you mind telling us more about this guardian, Scarcarosa, in case we encounter them?
Indeed. They, said they lived there a long time. Well, created to... I say this. I guess they're made not to die. They're linked with the land and the virgin expanse. She rules with compassion as the absolute law.
And how would we recognize them?
Oh. They check she's the only one in the area. No arms, no legs. Long body, maybe 15 feet. And the kindliest face you'll ever see. Green. And a big hood of skin. Kind of like a really, really big snake with a human face. Makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah, she's really nice. Well, she was. Last time I saw her 150 years ago.
Oh. Right. Well, perhaps being able to greet her by name, should we come across her, will uh, at least make us seem not as intruders. If she is the guardian.
Indeed. Would you have I mean, if you saying you accept the job,
I'm inclined to agree. The rest of you. I look to the rest of the group.
Well, as long as it's on the way and it does pay.
Any objections?
Has it been 10 minutes? Because if it hasn't been 10 minutes, I'm still muttering prayers.
let's say 10 minutes has passed. You don't feel like the pot is poisoned.
Okay.
The secret is it's in the glass that you pour it into.
I'd be interested
So-
to meet this new person and see this place. And Sayuri was just saying she needed money, so I'm okay with going.
Right.
10,000 gold is a considerable offer.
Then I believe we accept.
Very good. So the work is to find the source of the problem, take care of the problem that's causing the disease, and bring evidence of such, either to the Shifting Keep or to Singorn itself.
Ooh, where's the Shifting Keep?
It's just west of Singorn, maybe 100 miles.
All right.
Now that is out of the way, though.
Well, or Singborn, one or the other, whichever we come to first, right?
Yes, either way would be fine. They are both aware of the issues. I will begin communicating with them that you've been hired, so they either one would expect you. We know how these things can go.
We can tell them to expect the menagerie.
The menagerie. Okay. How will you be getting there?
Yes.
Our, our only means of travel currently is by foot.
Oh, and were you trying to go to by road in?
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going right there, so I'm not going to go to by road in. But I guess I'll meet you there.
We can perhaps skip by Rodin? Maybe?
I don't know that we have any particular business. It's just a
I,
place to stop along the way.
I was just curious. Our new friend, how are you getting to Singhorn?
Through tree.
Ah, I've been waiting to see someone demonstrate that. Been trying to learn it myself.
I'm sorry, not Singorn. If it said Singorn, she wouldn't have said Singorn.
Oh,
She goes, I'm not going to Singorn. I'm going to my my village, my encampment.
and how close is that to Singhorn?
Singorn, maybe 100 miles.
How close is that to this?
The Myerscar.
Myerscar? Oh, maybe 20?
Oh,
I mean, it would allow us to move past a certain gold collector.
oh, that's true.
But only if we're all on board, of course.
Would you mind taking us along? It would expedite the mission completion.
Fine with me. You don't have any business with by Roden.
No.
No.
Really?
I'm done.
I do have a question about this Meyer scar.
Mhm.
Are there any structures that we should be aware of?
Any structures?
Yes, are there any temples or ruins, or is it all just trees and stuff?
Well, there could be all types of things in there. But not that I know of. I mean, people have lived there for centuries. There could be a structure here or there. I guess I've seen one or two. But
All right.
honestly, they themselves, there's no temple within the Meyer Scar.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting question. I mean, if you found a temple, it's not like they bite you or anything.
You would think that, but that's not entirely true.
Ooh.
You should always assume that something can bite you. That is what we've discovered.
Or tongue you.
Or tongue you.
Well, that's a whole different type of business. But
You,
okay.
you beat me to the punch on that, Bobby.
Well, then I suppose we're ready when you are.
Okay.
What
Well,
time is it?
oh, it's a little close to night as you guys put in night. I mean,
We can.
I can do it right now. I would really prefer to finish the stew.
Oh, no.
Makes sense.
At your pace.
Certainly. And should we begin? Any of you can have any that you want here.
While they're eating or whatever they're going to do, I'm going to go off to the side and try and make a poison out of the poison I got from the, I don't know, that poison creature lake thing, pond
The
thing.
poison pond.
The poison pond creature.
The poison pond of foreshadowing?
Yes.
Didn't you dump that poison in the mimic's stomach?
No, I had a potion of poison that I got from Whitestone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you can do is go ahead and do this would be in intelligence or say Arcana check with advantage from the poisoner's kit.
Okay.
So
And
Matt, sorry, go ahead, Siri.
I'm sorry. And I'm wanting to, no, it's fine. I was wanting to make it a poison for my daggers or arrows.
Yes.
I'll cast guidance on you.
Oh, thank you.
So detect poison and disease lasts for, I think, 10 minutes? Or is the duration? Yes, 10 minutes. And has a
So,
range of 30 feet. So do I...
Well, she said she went off, so she's.
Okay.
gonna
well,
more
I'm
than 30
there.
feet.
I'm just kind of in the corner. Like
Yeah, like I
little
said, you've
to my
gone off a
side,
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Corner of the woods.
So, do I put my proficiency onto it as well?
Right. If you want to do so, you can do it either way. So I either do it where it's simply Arcana with advantage, or you can do your proficiency instead. It's just intelligence with proficiency.
Oh, okay. Well, I already rolled with advantage, so that's 23.
Okay. In that case, from this, you can make 5 applications, which each last a minute.
Okay.
To poison weapons. They take an action to poison the weapon. Constitution saving throw. Was there a type of poison you were trying to make?
I don't remember. I don't know what I can make with what I got, so
In that case, it is a DC 15
DC 15.
failure. The target is poisoned, and as long as they are poisoned in this way, they are under the effects of the confusion spell.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
And they can save at the end of their turn.
That's pretty cool.
I thought it was going to be a mystery poison. You don't know what you'll get.
All right.
Maybe it makes them fall in love with you immediately.
I have potions for that. I don't need poison for that.
This is Rife and Mist poison. Makes you
Rife and
confused.
mist poison. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some stew and work on my carving, and then get ready for bed.
I would ask who this person's teacher was.
Oh, I mean, I learned from my mom. Her name was Snow Ear.
And you've been doing druidic magic?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. With the Verdant Expanse, it's a little like I know people who can do this and other things. Like we can always find our way home. It's more of a connection to the expanse itself.
Interesting.
But yeah, I mean, I learned how to change into other animals. That was really fun.
Of course.
Can you do it?
Well, yes.
You seem a little... Yeah?
I had a teacher as well.
Who was your teacher?
Cammy Springbell.
Hammy Springbow. Not heard of her. There you go. She was... How... Where do you... What force do you draw your energy from?
All of my power, it comes from a combination of my home and what's inside. I used to think I drew power from trees and grass and animals, but I don't think that's true. Not the way it was for Cammy.
Well, I suppose we all have our power from different places. It's really what we use it to do that matters, don't you think?
That I completely agree with you on. And I do look forward to watching you take us through plants.
Yeah, you're free to watch. So then it can be the next day if there's anything else.
So we all will lose our feast stats, by the way.
Okay.
Can you give me a minute? I'm counting words.
Yeah.
Other medicine, Gorn.
That's okay. Bim has something to do too.
Very cool. What do you got, Bim?
Bim will try and find a few minutes to speak with Mortis.
Okay.
And, hello, Mortis.
Bim?
I feel that maybe I owe you an apology.
I don't know that I'm the one you should be apologizing to. Perhaps it would be better to apologize to the daughter of the individual you killed. I haven't. It's been some time since I've known her, so. And when I did, I was mostly drunk, so. I find myself without strong feelings toward her.
Well, I was thinking that potentially I might have denied you some answers to questions you were seeking.
The answers I was seeking were more for Moraine, her daughter. Anyway, my interest in her was, and he points to his ear with a new ring in it, was this item. She, in my drunkenness, convinced me to sell it to her, and I was hoping simply to rebuy it from her, but that is difficult to do when they have been slain. So, but I was also hoping to find answers for Moraine, and there was some bond there between me and Moraine that may be difficult to navigate when we return to Signgorn.
Well, then if you feel I don't owe you an apology, then I won't give one.
Save it for Moraine. She'll need it more than I.
Well, I mean, I offered to help you. I didn't offer to help her. So I don't really owe her anything. And I mean, logically, whenever something reacts negatively to positive magic, it's probably bad anyway. So, I mean, I merely went with the logical solution.
Oh, I'm not saying I think. I'm not saying that you were reckless. I mean, in some way you're responsible, though we were walking into a situation we knew very little about, so
Yes,
mistakes
I thought
happen.
you were controlling the tower that was attempting to kill us.
Mistakes happen, and I could see that line of reasoning being something you might follow.
Okay. Well, that was all I had. And then we'll wander off.
Mortis will pull out his set of brewer's supplies and use it to start preparing some alcohol from his brewer's supplies. These are the ones I got in Singorn.
Does that make Mortis a mixologist?
Amazing.
I want to cast Sending, and I kind of just said like I learned from Rengar, you know, what is it, crisscross applesauce, and just focus on Baja and just do a Sending. Exploring the Meyer, we're exploring the Mayor Scar on our way to Singorn, on our way to Imand. Found one of the vestments. How are you?
Fuck me, it's chaos. Gilmore has goods, Shinriel has Kevin, Kraken reality involving mind flayers, Hupperduke under Deadlands attack. I'm marked by the Shadowlands.
I'm sorry, that was like a news flash for like the whole. Who's still up?
I mean, I don't think any of us have said we got into bed yet.
Yeah, so Eddie, what do you want?
I'm gonna be up for like the first half of the night for the first 4 hours of everybody sleeping.
All right, I think I'll go straight to Sayuri and Dizzy because they're the ones that they're the Fae the Fae court. Guys, I just heard from Baja.
Oh, what'd she say?
She's marked by the Deadlands, and apparently everything's going to shit.
Good. Then
What are the
everything-
Deadlands?
No idea.
Everything's going to plan.
There's a plan.
Of course.
I
Okay. Well,
I never know what's going on, so
But I trust Dizzy.
okay.
Dizzy says it's going to plan, then it'll work out.
Okay.
And I'll just go back and I'll start reading my book and you just see at least 3 different pages of just me reliving the night that I danced with Keyleth. That's been on my dreams.
Amazing.
Before Sayuri goes to bed, she's going to play with her newfound ability. And she's actually going to go over to Mortis, I don't know, while he's sleeping. And she's going to just touch his earring. Just touch his earring, hopefully without waking him. And cast Identify on it.
On his earring?
Yeah, on his new earring.
Okay. It's not magical.
Well, that's no fun. I need something magical.
Mm-hmm.
And I see Rengar, and I see his new wraps. Because we really don't know anything about it as not players, but as characters. But I do know that it's one of the vestments. So she'll go over. She doesn't care if she wakes him up, and she'll touch it. And she'll cast Identify again. And of course, she'll find out what it means, even though we all know what it means. And she'll be like, oh, that's cool. But she just wanted to play with it a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. And then after 4 hours, she'll go to sleep.
Dizzy will go out into the woods and find a tree and mark it, climb it, sleep.
How does he mark it?
Same as
With
she's
her
marked all the trees.
How does she do that? I forget.
Honey.
Honey. Okay.
Yeah.
So not like a beagle.
Just
Marking
takes
her
out honey
territory.
and she draws little stars all over the tree, and then she climbs it and goes to sleep.
Oh, I just realized what she's doing. That's amazing.
All right. And it's a peaceful night here. You wake up and see that this person, Krishka's tent, and the pot, everything seems to be packed up, and they just seem to have one little bag across their shoulder and a large spear that they carry. Right. So I'm good to go if the rest of you are ready.
Ready.
Yes. Let's go.
Okay. Seem a little like put off by Dizzy, like, okay. And goes to a tree that seems fairly large. She kind of clears her voice. I wish to return. Please. and there's this almost cracking of wood as a hole opens up and the tree splits. On the other side, you see a darkened forest with fires lit and hide buildings. She goes, right, let's go, everyone.
Yeah. Head in.
Away!
And you walk to this place. And you hear the tree close behind you.
Hey, Irvir,
Yeah.
where's that bag?
It had teeth.
We put that spell book in it.
It had teeth. It had teeth, Siri.
Okay, so we had a conversation that before you got rid of this bag, that I had something called Identify, right? Like I could do what Enigma did, right? You know, you could have been like, hey, Sayuri, could you look at this and tell me if this is really a mimic or not?
It had teeth, Siri.
We put the spell book in it.
I left it behind. I left it behind. It had teeth.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You're all sweaty, Sayuri.
Hmm?
You're all sweaty.
It's fine. Okay. Where's this place that we're supposed to go? Can you point us in a general direction?
You see before you a nice, somewhat warm village that is a bit welcoming, if not foreboding, just because it's sheer darkness. And a few people run and hug Kristalla, and they go, these are the ones who are to help. Sounds like you are ready to go that way.
Why is it so dark here?
Looks up and you see that the trees are thick and don't let any light in.
Oh,
She goes,
that would explain it.
yeah, the ground itself makes plants grow. And as she says, as you see that she's right, there's pink and blue flowering plants that the firelight even shows, like bright blossoms. Seem to feed on the magic of the land itself. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you if you want any time in the village or if you want to do anything else. Up to you.
And this is the Shifting Keep.
No, this is an encampment that's south of the Meyer Scar.
Oh.
Yeah, we're like 10 miles away from the area.
Yeah. I say we go, have a good time, and then go get paid.
Right.
What kind of buildings are here?
These seem to be made of what looks like tree wood, and the walls are of hide of different animals.
Interesting. What was our guide's name, or did they ever say their name?
It was a Chrysantha.
Oh, that's right. Chrysantha. You do a lot of hunting?
Not we do a lot of defending.
Is that where the hides are from?
Yes. Often we'll help keep clear of beasts that wander close to the paths, or we'll volunteer with the Singard wardens to do so, and we'll keep the hides. Occasionally the wardens will either give us or let us buy the hides from them.
Uh-huh. And what kind of hides are these?
Animal. Various.
I want to go get a better look.
Okay. They've all kind of been turned to very like hardened leathers. I'm trying to think. I guess there would be some stuff. Is there something you're checking for?
Let's see how accurate that story necessarily is without.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what. I'm looking to see, are the animals that they're skinning here, would they be predatory or were they just...
Make a nature check.
Five?
You don't know what it would look like if they were or weren't.
All right. Okay. Well, what do you sell here?
So, mostly simply survive, though we will trade with each other some goods. Not really a place people come to buy things. Although we will give, and she goes, what we sometimes trade for food, the black tooth necklace. And a box of 3 black tooth necklaces are brought. And they look like what they say, just a series of teeth that seem to have been blackened by some process.
Okay.
She goes, these can help one hide.
Oh. So how much are they?
Oh, look. Do they mean gold? Yes, I think that's what they're talking about. We'd say 500 gold or 500 pounds of meat or something valuable.
Huh. Something valuable.
Yes, for survival.
Oh. Well, I do have a magic ring.
Well, just out of curiosity, I reach into my bag and I take out one of the pineapple berries.
If you planted this here, you mentioned they grow. You could have your own small garden of them.
They say, can I see it? Each other, and they pass around. Some take little bites. One of these, one necklace.
I only have one, so.
I have I have another one.
And I'll let Dizzy take the necklace if she wants it.
Oh yeah, she'll take it.
That was the last of my pineapple berries. I only have one left.
I have 2 left.
Okay. So what these are, each of these have 5 blackened teeth. And as an action, you can take and crush one. This is on D&D Beyond. It is not. And you personally can gain the effects of Pass Without a Trace for an hour. But it does still require concentration.
Interesting. Very nice. So basically 5 free castings of Pass Without Trace.
Yes. But personal only.
Just one person. Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Anybody else want one?
If we gave Sayuri 2 of them, would she get advantage on her stealth checks?
I never get caught. Does anybody else want one of these necklaces? No? Am I being heard? I'm getting blank stares from everybody.
I feel like it makes more sense for it to be on you than.
I already have advantage on stealth checks.
Well, it doesn't.
But that would give me a
advantage.
+10, so.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I guess I'll give over a berry and get a necklace for myself.
Okay.
If they have another one. Sorry.
Yeah, so you're giving over 2 berries or 3 at this point?
2 so far.
2, yeah. So they have 3 total, so they'll give 2 for 2 berries.
Okay.
And they hurriedly kind of run away and begin, like, looks like they're doing different druidic magics. Green light kind of suffuses them, trying to figure out exactly how to get these things to grow.
And Rengar, you still have the seeds from the one I dissected.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Are we leaving? Are we staying? What are we doing?
I was just curious about the culture here.
Okay. Ask more questions.
The people, are they dressed all the same, or are they? I mean, does this look like a druid tribe, or does this look like a group of people who are like living off the land, like a bunch of hippies? I guess that's the same thing. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I was about to say yes. They look like that, and in fact, the way and they do have, there is this like plant clothing, but woven and made into fibrous garments that are durable.
Oh, I want to ask about those.
Oh,
So, how much for the Tinkerbell dress?
like they would think, they go, I don't know if we have any extra. We might look at our size, and somebody here actually is kind enough. They will give you a outfit.
Oh,
The one whose size you'd fit in. Those are going to be Grensha, and Grensha does orange and yellow.
all right. So I'm going to use my painter's kit and go ahead and take that.
Absolutely. You see, Grensha kind of goes, paint that out of their sight, please. Don't paint that in front.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I mean, I guess I'm ready. I got a new outfit. I got some jewelry. I'm good to go.
All right, so we just head north then.
We're heading straight to the Myers home.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Good.
All right. Very, very good. So begin heading that way, huh?
After we leave this little encampment and get probably about, I don't know, 50 feet, where I think is about out of earshot, I guess. 100 feet, I don't know, whatever.
We'll say 300 feet.
That works. What was the name of the place that we're going? The
Meyer Scar.
Meyer Scar. Okay. I'm going to. I just kind of want to pipe up this stuff that's happening in the Meyer Scar. Think it might have something to do with the Shadowfell?
I was wondering the same thing myself.
As was I.
And to that end, do you think it's up to Dizzy if she's able, but would a hero's feast aid us in whatever we might encounter?
I mean, it's never going to hurt. We just need time to, make it.
Matt, would I have gained any sort of book knowledge or anything like that at the Lyceum about the Meyer Scar, whether it be its history or its lore, kind of like the broken teeth of or something like along the lines?
Sure. Go ahead and make a history check.
Guide yourself.
Guidance. History. And I got advantage.
Nice.
Why did it only roll it once then? 21 plus a D4. 25.
All right. What you have figured out. Oh, so we remember is that there are the Myers Scar is often considered the place where things started for the Verdant Expanse, where most often the multiple at its center of the Meyer Scar is what is theorized the biggest crisscrossing of ley lines. The Verdant Expanse itself is made up and is what it is because of so many cross ley lines in of itself. Singorn is at the tip of the Verdant Expanse and feeds off of that and uses that to do all of their elven make. It's one of the things you learned was a lot of times people would go, oh, the elves have such an ability to make things, and those at the Lyceum would often say that's because they make them in Singorn. It's because they make them from these materials that are suffused with magic, not because of any type of skill involved as much, though they're beautiful as they're artsmen who've practiced hundreds of years. That is kind of the source of the magical properties that they have. And the Meyer Scar, again, is like kind of the beginning of that and such. It was guardian. It's said to be guarded by something. And kind of protects that beginning and that central place from anyone who would want to go forth, though it was also said that those who would try to even meet the guardian were often taken out of the other creatures that were attracted to the magic in the area, as many strange beasts are created there just by being subjected to such magics and are attracted there as well.
So in essence, it would be dangerous on a normal basis just to meet the guardian anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, if I remember my studies well, I mean, the Meyer Scar is already full of inert magic. I mean, it's part of the reason why Singorn is so prone to magical effect on our mundane items, like we saw last time. It's always been a dangerous place. Would it make sense that because of the ley lines that lie there, it could potentially be this spilling over from the Feywild?
Could be.
Wait, what was that? I missed it. What did you say?
It's already full. The Meyer Scar is already full of magic. It's
Right.
innate. It's a large crossing of different ley lines that actually power that fuel the magic in the world.
And you think because of those ley lines, that's why the Shadowfell is coming through there specifically?
It may stand to reason that it could be a place closer to the Feywild.
I think what he's saying is the magic could be pouring in from the Feywild. And if so, then there is possibly a gate to the Shadowfell in that area-ish.
Either a gate, or we may even find creatures from the not the Fey side, but the dark side of the dread domain.
Well, I guess there's only one way we're going to find out.
That's true.
Man, you said that this was about 20 miles. The Meyerskar was 20 miles from their village.
Mm-hmm.
So about a day's travel. By foot, anyway.
Yes.
Okay. We could do a feast in the morning then, before we reach there, and yeah.
All right. So, a day of travel, and then tomorrow, a hero's feast.
And then the Meyerskar.
All right. I'll start heading north, or the direction I hope is north.
My favorite one.
Is north the direction of the Meyerskar?
Yes. They pointed north when they...
Okay.
Always go north.
At some point throughout our first day of travel, Rowan would like to get a Sayuri and ask her, "Hey, Sayuri,
Yeah.
what's an animal you're not terribly fond of?"
Carp.
Carp?
Yeah.
Like the fish?
Yeah.
I think.
Not very tasty.
Oh, to eat. I guess I meant that you don't like this animal very much.
Yeah, carp.
Remember how Ervir lost that spell book?
Yeah.
Check this out. I've been studying some Sylvan, and I'm gonna point at Ervir, and what I imagine is an incorrect Sylvan, just and weave some magics, and I'm gonna polymorph Ervir into a carp.
Oh, that's gross. Why would you do that to him? Oh, now you gotta put him in some water so he doesn't die or suffocate or whatever.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine for a little. Just leave him like that for a little bit.
Okay, but we're moving.
Fine, I guess. I'll drop the polymorph.
Are you going?
Dizzy picks up the carp. Oh, free food.
No way, that's Ervir.
Takes a bite out of him and he poofs back into Ervir.
Dizzy,
Mm-hmm.
can you let go of my arm?
Sorry.
Rowan.
How was I?
Little salty.
We're gonna have to work on your Sylvan.
Listen, I've been trying.
I understand you've been trying, but it's hard to learn Sylvan if you don't actually talk to people in Sylvan. And then I'll change to Sylvan. You're like, I know you could do better than this,
One
and I
time?
will teach you, and you will learn, and you'll be great with Sylvan. And then say a whole bunch of random words in a sentence in Sylvan, not even try to make it make sense.
Yeah, I agree. I still got a lot of work to do.
It's fine. Every night I'll work with you on your Sylvan. How's that?
I think it would help a lot more than studying by myself.
And then every time we pass something new, I'll point to it and tell them the Sylvan word to it. Like tree, rock, grass, that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Don't forget to teach him how to ask where the restroom is. That's an
Oh, yeah.
important one.
Yes, you always need to know where the restroom is in any language.
How do you say it?
I tell you how to say it.
I'll do my best to remember it.
All right. So you trudge through the area where you think you're headed, and it starts to get thicker and thicker before sections are blocked by trees that have entirely grown together in anywhere from 5 to 150 foot walls that you're navigating through almost like a maze. Could be a good place to take your rest.
Set up camp for the night.
Do you want me to take first or last watch?
So Yuri, I learned this new spell that I can actually get a guardian to come up and help with the watch as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. So do you want me to take first half or second half?
Second, I can take the first watch with the guardian, and the guardian will still be up.
Okay.
Bim,
Yes?
can you walk with me for a second?
Sure.
I want to take Bim to a tree nearby that I'm going to start marking. And while I'm doing that, I'm just going to start talking in Druidic. I have noticed you've been practicing some new magics.
Yeah, I was remembering some things from back in the Feywild that I didn't use a whole lot. But it seems like now it's kind of important since the Feywild's in trouble. So I thought it might help to bolster some of my skills.
I completely agree. Who's your teacher?
There was an wise rabbit woman in our village. Her name is Narma, and she taught me some things. A fair few of my siblings also learned.
Oh. Was she the one who taught you how to speak to animals?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Did she teach you how to talk to plants?
No, I kind of got bored with that and wandered off when it was time to talk to plants.
Oh. Well, you know, plants like this tree here.
Bless you. That squirrel over there sneezed.
I know. Plants like this tree here, they have a lot to say. More so than animals sometimes, because they've been here sometimes a much longer time. I was considering asking one of these trees why they were blocking out the light. But then it occurred to me that maybe it's best if we don't know. I wanted to actually say that I admired you.
You do?
Of course. The way you handled yourself in the battle.
Oh, thanks.
You were looking after the group.
I really was trying. I do
And
want
I
to
saw
help.
that. The others, they're not going to understand that. But I do.
Yeah, I tried to talk to Mortis about it, but he thinks that I should apologize to some child somewhere. But I didn't offer to find her parent for her, so I don't see that I owe her anything.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Well, they have weird ways.
They seem to.
But the good news is, I now completely believe you belong here.
I'm glad I was able to prove that to you.
Well, yeah. And I want you to know that I consider you a part of the tribe.
Well, thanks. I'm
'Cause-
honored to be a member.
When we first met, I said that you were the most likely to betray us, but I don't think that anymore.
No. It could potentially be Siri. We saw a possible future, I think.
Oh, that's right. That was such a weird place, wasn't it?
It was.
Did you have a regret on the wall?
I did. My regret was that I was here and not in the Feywild to help defend it.
Do you know a secret?
Yes.
I didn't have one.
Oh. I guess if I think about it, I saw other people's, but you're right. I don't recall seeing anything with you in it.
And that was kind of a great moment because before that, I was thinking, well, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was actually, if it saw me. And I think it does. And so I think that's really great.
Well, yeah. Living a life without regrets is great. That means you did all the things you wanted to do, and you didn't let things stop you from doing what you wanted.
I believe that the most important thing for this group, for our team, is that we have choice, opportunity, freedom, a chance. And there are times when I feel like this group is bogged down with higher questions. They're a little above my head.
Mm.
For instance, I feel like even if the Myers Gar wasn't on the way, a lot of them would still want to come here.
Because they want to help.
Right. Which, you know, that's cool. I'm along for the ride, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to me either sometimes. And I just kind of go with it.
Mhm.
So I guess you just keep being you. You keep doing you. You don't have to apologize for being you. At least not in my book.
I will. Definitely continue to be me.
Great. Well, I know they all depend on your hut, but I'm going to sleep up in the tree tonight.
Oh. I was wondering if I should open the cottage here.
I don't know. Maybe that's a choice you can make.
I don't think so. I don't want to ask all these trees to move like it normally asks
Oh.
trees to move.
That's a good point.
I don't know that these trees would like it as much.
Yeah.
Maybe
they're-
if I learn to talk to plants, I can ask them.
I mean, I can try to ask them for you.
Oh, okay.
Sure. And I just go ahead and cast and say, trees, my friend here was hoping he could maybe open his cottage. Would that be okay? Is there room for that?
You hear. There is no room. We do not wish to move.
I respect that. You have that choice. And so I look at Bim and say, yeah, they're totally cool with it. No, I'm just kidding. I say, no, yeah, they don't want to move. I don't
was
think they're
thinking
going
they didn't. I'm glad that you asked them, though. That is pretty useful.
to. Yeah. Maybe you can learn how to do it. Or maybe sometime I can teach you.
I would really like that.
The two of you do hear a voice in both your heads. It's, why do you come so deep?
Oh. Into the forest?
Yeah.
Trees.
I don't think so.
Oh.
We're traveling. We're traveling to the Meyerskar.
And then, Bim, only you hear this. Tell us more about this pain. You were not there for your people.
So, yeah, apparently are you familiar with the plains? There's the Shadowfell and there's the Feywild and there's elemental plains.
Indeed.
And apparently the Shadowfell has invaded the Feywild and is causing it to become a very sad and depressing place.
And so you are now sad.
I'm sad that I wasn't there to help, but I am trying to help now. So I regret not being there, but I know that the actions I'm taking now, I'm hoping will help. So not so much sad, just sort of regret.
Regrets. Did you lose a loved one?
I honestly don't know. I wasn't there, but it sounds like a lot of people have either died or been enslaved or forced from their homes.
Do you know of any particular?
No. Well, we travel with Sayuri and her people. She lost her mom and her dad, I believe, were killed, and she has lost her home and can't go back because it's under control of the Feywild.
The voice doesn't respond anymore.
Okay, bye.
Did I hear Bim's responses or did I just not hear anything?
It stopped broadcasting to Siri, or sorry, to Dizzy. Was only trying to have a conversation with Bim.
I think that Bim though would have answered out loud and in his head at the same time.
Okay.
Who are you talking to?
That voice.
What was it saying?
It asked me about my sadness.
Oh. That was thoughtful.
I think so.
What was that about Sayuri?
It asked me if I knew anybody who had been either killed or forced out of their home.
Oh, well, anybody from the Feywilds.
It asked me if I knew anybody personally who had, and Sayuri is the only person I know personally. I don't know what's happened with my family. I'll have to wait till we go back, I guess.
Oh, that's right. You weren't here. Yeah, my whole family got slaughtered too. It was interesting. Awful. Horrific.
It's terrible.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well. No point in dwelling on it.
Right. We're taking actions to hopefully get our homes back.
Exactly. And then when we get our homes back, we are free again.
Yes. To wander and explore and find things.
So Dizzy will start climbing her tree.
Have a good night.
You too.
Then we'll wander back. So I can't open the cottage tonight because the trees don't want to move.
All right. Begin setting up. Wait. There was something else. I almost set up my full tent again. But,
Rowan's little magic hut thingy.
right, that's it. Can you cast that?
Yeah, I can. Give me like 10 minutes and I'll have it up.
Excellent. Thank you.
Ranger was so proud of the tent skills for so long. It's like, oh, we're...
I was gonna.
And I'll make sure to work on my carving a little bit.
Okay. So as we start through that, let's go ahead and take our break.
Cool.
We'll be back in 15.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, there's their lives. Okay.
All right. All right. So everyone does their. Who has first watch? Right, over here.
As I take the first watch, I'll cast Guardian of Faith,
Okay.
just right above the tiny hut hovering.
Sounds good. Make a perception check. And then do you have dark vision?
Yes.
So with disadvantage then.
Oh, with disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was 17 on the first one. And 7 on the disadvantage. 7.
Okay. Take a look. You won't hear anything first few hours if I've ever went to rest. Everything seems to go fine. Who's got second?
I think Irvir was. I don't know who has second. Never mind.
Jim will take second.
All right, and then another perception check with disadvantage, I believe.
Sorry, for some reason when I click to do the disadvantage thing, another menu pops up, so I have to try and click past the menu. 13.
So, not much. Hear the sounds of wired life, but nothing else. And Sarah, you said you're taking the last bit.
Yeah, I'm taking the last half.
All right. As you're in your trance, you keep finding your thoughts going back to visions you've had, things you've heard of your sister, the pain, loss, what remains of the pain from your mom. And as you come out of it, right before you kind of open your eyes, you get a vision of 6 glowing orbs in 2 rows of 3, packed neatly together, running not parallel, but almost, before kind of wake, and you swear you see them just in the distance of the night before they vanish.
And I see them, or I think I see them.
Yeah, as you open your eyes, you see them, and then they fade.
She's going to look around, make sure everybody's asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just going to step out and kind of go that direction, keeping an eye out for anything.
Hear a voice in your mind. Are you Sayuri?
Depends on who's asking.
My name is Tirgoth.
Tirgoth. Is that the name of the guardian?
No.
No, okay. Tirgoth. Who are you?
A drinker of sorrow and regret, pain. The fluffy one said you had much pain. I saw it. It was delicious.
So I mean, I don't. You're a drinker of pain? Like, does that mean you take the pain from people or make them what?
Yes, as I experience it, lessons as I consume. Not unlike your friend.
I put my hand in my pocket with Bob Yuri. Are you from the Shadowfell as well?
No. I am born of sorrow and pain in this world, and I grow feeding upon it as I grow stronger. And particularly delicious morsels like yourself, I offer to make a trade. Are you interested in hearing my offer?
I'll listen.
In exchange for your pain, I will give you magic. Magic born of pain and darkness. How you use it's up to you. But every time you do, you owe me pain. And I will extract it. But what I offer is real enough to perhaps alleviate what seems to haunt you in your trances, to aid you. This trade is straightforward, no hidden fees.
Can I roll an insight check?
Sure.
What's my insight? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Oh, that's bad. That's 10.
It's 10. I'd say you know enough to understand that this would translate into a certain amount of damage when casting the spell.
Okay, now what? I
Wait.
totally, like, my brain did not process anything that you just said. I'm so sorry.
Sure. So, you talked about every time you would use this power, it would cause pain. And this power would be used once per long rest. And when you use it, it would cause you'd take a certain amount of dice and damage.
Can I think about this?
Of course. I'll be around in the woods. But I hope you won't have need of it before you decide. And I'll say, it is not instantaneous. The transfer of power will take a little time.
And the only time you would take this pain is if I used this power.
Yes. So above table, the making of this takes 10 minutes.
Okay.
And that's kind of what they mean by you couldn't like call out in a moment to get access.
Yeah.
It has to be before I thought. It takes a little bit of time for them to make this pact with you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
you think of what will help you? What do you think of? I have many types of gifts I can bestow, but only one can I actually give you.
Shit. Maybe. Okay, above table.
Sure.
All right. Maybe something. I don't know, like being able to disappear into the shadows, hide in shadows, or use the shadows to my advantage.
Okay.
Maybe like a shadow step.
Is not able to give you shadow step.
Okay.
Trying to kind of see if there's something about shadowy, since that's kind of how she's thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
He just gives her a pair of scissors of shadow snipping.
Yeah. I can allow you to throw shadow into the essence of another.
Oh, that sounds cool.
You can choose to make them sleep, panic, or grow sick.
That sounds handy, helpful.
So, from the woods, you see a creature whose head he is bent to not allow his head to break through the trees and the canopy. 6 glowing red eyes emerge from it. Takes up. Looks like it shouldn't be able to pass through the trees. Its 30-foot shoulder span almost melting around as it sits. Its eyes each the size of your head as it gets very close down to you. And puts out its hand that's much larger than you.
She'll put her hand on his. It's
And pain for power. And over the next 10 minutes, darkness seeps into you from it. So, Sayuri, it's up to you. Do you want me to say this on stream, or do you want a private message of what you get from it?
private message.
Okay. Very good. And then afterwards, you're free to return.
All right. I will do that and continue my watch.
Okay. And nothing seems to come by. You all wake up the next morning.
Good morning. Time to wake up.
Good morning.
Hi, Bam.
No one else is talking.
Is everybody else still asleep?
I thought I was
I
loud
know.
enough to wake everybody, but I guess not. And she's going to shout, "Good morning!" And then
I'll make
stomp
some
all around
tea.
everybody. Yeah. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. And poking Rangar in the shoulder. Rangar! Rangar!
What? I'm awake.
Rangar!
I'm awake.
Good morning!
Good morning. Oh, right. Heroes Feast.
Well, I guess we need to find Dizzy first.
She's in that tree over there.
Ah.
Oh, right.
Well, she was last night when she went to sleep.
Dizzy.
Um,
Why is
I'll-
everybody dropping and coming in and dropping and coming in?
I was
'cause-
frozen.
Yeah, it was weird because my cam was working, but I couldn't unmute myself until I.
Oh.
Yeah, I
That's
had a
what
similar
happens
issue when
one
we
of the
went
party
on
members
break.
makes the dark deal.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I cursed us. Ha. No. Um,
And yeah, I'll start getting ready the things that Dizzy normally needs to make a hero's feast.
Oh my
just the prep
goodness.
work.
okay.
Yes, I'm next.
I did not just curse this group, did I?
Yep.
Oh no.
All right,
Making,
I put it in your Discord, so you're good now.
Thank you.
Give me a second.
making dark deals in the night. Abandoning us during your watch. We could have been eaten by anything.
You come back and they're dead.
You guys were in the tiny hut. You're fine.
Not from breath attacks, apparently.
Yeah, the tiny hut doesn't stop everything.
Or like
Oh my goodness.
forest moles that burrow up underneath you in the middle of the night.
Fui needs to know what day it is. The date.
It is currently the 8th of Thunshear,
Sure.
which is a Friday. You listen.
I'm going to try to proactively leave and then come back in and maybe it won't happen to me.
Did you guys all freeze too?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Dizzy is playing in the tree with her pixie friends, and just kind of talking to them a little bit, and then she'll come down when she's good and ready, and go ahead and prepare a morning feast, which will bring in three max.
Yes. Perfect.
Hey.
Her mind isn't really into it right
That's
then,
fine.
so it's not quite as good as it usually is, and she's just kind of vaguely staring at things and while making it, and so it doesn't come out as good.
Oh, that's a lot of. Oh, never mind. A lot of salt. And oh no, that's sugar. Oh. Oh. It's delightful.
Amazing.
Well, I guess it's time to go.
It sure is.
All right. Based on how long we spent all day yesterday traveling, and we knew it was 20-ish miles, how close do we think we are?
You're within a mile.
Yeah, I'll. Okay, I'll use it when we're closer to where we think we're going. I guess I'll start heading deeper into this forest as soon as we're all packed up and ready to go.
Yeah, Dizzy's just gonna move on ahead and trek her way through.
Before we move out, Mortis will just touch Sayuri on the shoulder and whisper some words in Quiniran that you don't understand and give you a vigilant blessing.
What's that?
You have advantage on the next initiative roll.
Oh, nice. Thank you. we all know I need that.
Oh,
Funny thing is, your initiative's not that bad. You always roll like a 1.
I have the worst initiative roll. All right. Oh, she'll just like kind of look at him and be like, lift her eyebrow, just kind of like, thank you.
Blessing, keep your eyes out.
Ah, okay.
And your wits about you.
Awesome. And I will keep an eye out for anything that moves or stalks or anything like that.
All right.
I'll catch up to Rengar and Rengar. This is going to be a dangerous situation. I think we're putting ourselves in.
Probably.
May I do something?
Sure.
And I'll put my hand on his shoulder and cast a death ward. And you just see my eyes kind of just flash up, and it's for good measure.
What did you do?
Hopefully something to keep you alive.
Oh. Thank you. I'll do my best not to die.
In the day, is it dim light in these forests, or is it darkness?
So darkness.
Okay. So Mortis will fish his rod of endless light out of his pack and hand it over to Rengar.
Oh,
You will need this more than I now.
thank you.
Hmm.
Crack it like a glow stick. Is that how it works? I just
No.
Oh.
You speak a word and it activates.
Oh. What is the
let me
word?
teach you. And he'll share with him the command word.
Very good. Siri, as you're making your way, you see you're choosing between different paths and trying to figure out the most direct one. And you are looking ahead very carefully. And you see what looks like beak and tentacles hidden within rock and branches. And you see one, then another, and another, and another. Multiple all around. You see slight breath as if they wait for something to get close.
I will point them out. We need to be careful.
When she points them out, about how far away are they?
About 40 feet.
Do we also see the tentacles, and do they look long enough to reach from where they are down to the ground?
They're on the ground.
Oh, they're on the ground. Okay.
Mm-hmm. They don't think they could reach you from this moment.
So why don't we go the other way?
What's the other way? I mean, we could try to circumnavigate them to continue forward.
But didn't you say there were two paths?
There's multiple paths. She's the one that she found, so you could try to find a new
Oh.
way. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was sort of in the
Yeah.
front too, so look.
Let's not go that way.
Right. How far do we have to backtrack to pick a new path?
A bit. Probably take you another few hours.
Hours?
Oh,
I thought we just got to like a crossroads or something.
Oh, we just take a small little detour around.
I literally thought we got to a fork in the road. We were looking down one path. I'm like, what do we got the
No.
other way?
You've chosen a path, and as you've gone down it, you finally saw these things.
Oh.
So we can keep going and try our luck, or we can go back and try a different path.
No, let's go. Let's go through this.
no. And also, we might not see the danger beforehand next time.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the devil we know.
Yeah. Well, let's try and just stay away from the trees and rocks that have the tentacles and beaks and stuff.
Can we see how many of them there are?
I mean, you can tell there's 7.
Oh.
Or we could try and sneak through. Instead of stomping through, why don't we try and sneak through?
How close together are they?
They're spread out a bit through this path you're taking. Some are as much as 15 feet apart. It kind of depends.
Do we see any eyes? Or is it just beaks and tentacles?
From this distance, you don't see eyes.
If they have blind sight like Rowan, we might not be able to sneak past them.
There's only one way to find out.
We could also assume that we'll have to fight them and attack them from here.
There, we could ambush them.
Let's do it.
I mean, you did say to set things on fire. We
Exactly.
counted them.
All right. Well, I think whatever you're going to do, let's roll initiative.
All right. This will go great.
Oh, I have advantage on that. I forgot about that. Yeah, because that's a nat 1. Okay, get out of the way so I can roll. Thank you. Ah, there we go. A healthy 18.
I don't know how you always roll in that one.
I don't know
Do it
either.
every time.
I love it because it's digital too, so it's.
I hate it so much. I keep saying I'm never going to roll on this thing, but I still do. Because it doesn't matter whether it's tonight or Sunday night. I always roll like crap on this thing.
Just because I want to do it real quick. Well, we rolled initiative, so it would be an action to do it. So never mind.
Okay. Yeah. That being said, Bim, it is your turn.
So if we don't have dark vision, how is this affecting our ability to see them?
If you do not have dark vision, you do not see them.
Okay. Then Bim will draw his swords and hold his action until something comes in that he can see.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the rod turned on, so I guess it's just
Okay.
what, 20 feet of bright light, 20 feet of dim. Is that what I can add it to my
Yeah, so 20 feet. So you can see a few of them, actually,
Oh, okay.
I believe. Yeah, there's a few of those that are within about 40 feet.
So Bim would be able to see them too then.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, Bim, you can see those.
Okay. Well, in that case, Bim will draw his longbow and take a shot.
Okay.
So first attack is a 14.
14 hits.
So he does 7 damage. And then he'll knock another arrow, aim at the creature, and take another shot.
Yeah.
19
19 hits.
for 12.
Nice.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. So. Perfect. Here we go. All right. So then this close one you were firing at, now injured, quickly slithers your direction. And gets right to you. Bim. And the tentacles push out for 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right. The tentacles wrap around you. You are poisoned.
With
As
Hero's
it-
Feast, we're immune to poison, right?
Immune to poison, yes. So
Thanks,
nothing
Dizzy.
happens. That is 11 slashing damage. And then a 21 to hit
That hits.
for 8 piercing damage as the beak comes in and starts to grab at your chest.
Ow. That was 8?
Yes. All right. And as it does, it kind of clicks some information. And from here, the next one I think is in the kind of first group is close and coming after Rengar as it slithers now that they believe they've all been seen. That's a 22 to hit Rengar.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, immune to poison, so that does not affect you. So that is 10 slashing damage.
Ow.
Then it goes for its beak for only an 8 to hit.
The 10 slashing, I'm going to Stone's Endurance that one.
Okay.
Reduce it by 7. Alright.
Perfect. So, let's see here. Next one, from what I can see, is going to go to Mortis. And the tentacles weave out to you for 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
They wrap around, and there's sharp teeth on each one for 9 slashing damage as the beak comes into your neck for a 15 to hit. Which will miss. You're able to move your head out of the way. And the next one, they rolled very high in their initiatives, will also come over to Mortis. Tentacles come out, 7 misses. And with that, it is Sayori's turn.
Tipsy Sway. I'll make
Okay.
it hit its companion.
Oh, very nice. So that will be 11 slashing to its companion. Very
Are
nice.
they immune to poison?
It's a good
They
question.
they in fact are not, and so its friend is
Yeah!
good job. Sayori, it's your turn.
Okay. So I have a question about my recurve. So it says once attuned to all seasons, I can choose to cycle to a new season as a free action. So I can do this without using a bonus action. Use the features on it without using a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to pull out my bow and arrow. And I'm going to aim at one of the ones that's attacking Mortis. I get the one that's taken damage and
Okay.
is poisoned. And I'm going to kind of, I don't know. I'm going to just breathe in deeply, let a breath out as I use, what was it? Hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah, there it is. Summer Solstice.
Ooh.
And bonus action, steady aim for a 14 plus 7. 21. Is that right?
Yeah, 21 to hit.
Yeah, 21 to hit.
Hits.
Awesome. All right, so that's that one will take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 piercing, and then that one and the one next to it will take 1d10 fire damage.
Ooh.
Dang.
Yeah. Where's my d10? Is that my d10? That looks like my d10. That is my d10. 6 fire damage.
Nice. How do you want to kill that one?
That one, it's going to get an arrow straight into the center of its mass, and the arrow just explodes into fire,
Nice.
and it just burns to a crisp.
It screeches out.
And that is it. That is all for me.
All right, Dizzy.
You just need one in 30 feet of me that hasn't been harmed.
The one by Rengar I think that's true about it.
All right. Give me a con save.
Okay. 8.
8. All right. It takes 64 necrotic damage.
Oh, God.
What'd you just use?
I used blight.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Was that 6d4 or 64?
64.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, roll it. Sorry.
No, it's 64.
Oh, it is.
6-4.
4.
Oh, it is.
64.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's dead. It's more than
This
dead.
is a
It's
plant
like
creature,
destroyed.
What?
This is a plant creature, correct?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, then I do need to roll.
Okay.
26 necrotic.
Okay. All right. It shrivels greatly. It's almost gone.
Jeez.
Big hit.
All right. So next action is okay. I'm going to go ahead and walk up to it, and I'm sorry. No, that's not true. I'm going to teleport with my Twilight Step to it, and it will take a five fire damage for that.
All right. With that, it burns and dies.
Okay.
Dang.
So I did realize I have 4d6 on my sneak attack right now. So that one was only 3d6, even though it's dead. I'm not going to roll the fourth
Yeah.
one.
No,
All
that's
right. Okay, that's it. Mortis.
So Mortis looks at the one in front of him. You just killed your buddy. You know, let's try this on you. And he'll just take a couple swings with his fists.
Yeah.
See how that goes. 12.
12 will miss. Hits
Okay.
the ground as your fist goes over.
Oh, I don't know why that rolled with advantage. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'll reroll. That's a 13 to hit.
Miss again. This one hits, but its hide is thick. It takes no damage.
Yeah, let's see. What else have we got on the field? Okay, I'll just take an unarmed strike here for my bonus action. It's a 24 to hit
24 hits.
for 6 damage.
Ooh.
So just over top of his head, and then lands a blow to the body.
Yeah, right in there. Anything else?
Nope, that's gonna be it.
Rowan.
Is Ron right there next to Ruby?
Yeah, you're right next to Revere.
Yeah, already. Rowan's gonna pull out his rapier. He's gonna move into. Am I able to get within? Am I able to flank the one that's over here on the top by Irving?
Yeah.
Just kind of get a ready pose and then flash and be like, "Allez!" and then go for a strike for a 27 to hit
Hits.
for a total of 9 piercing damage.
How do you want to kill it?
He just kind of lunges forward and with it being a rapier, it just kind of goes straight through, and like imagine it goes limp, and he's like, trying to clean it off.
Very good. All right. In that case, the purple one that's larger than the rest is going to move forward 30 feet. That's where they're stick for now. Revere.
I'm gonna move through the space where between Rowan and I think that's Bim. And I'm just gonna, as I pass by, I kind of just say, was that Sylvan? And cast Sacred Flame at the purple one.
Okay.
Deck 16.
Very good. $16.
Just see my eyes flash and nothing happens. It's like, focus. And that'll end my turn.
All right. Another one's going to go 30 feet from their position towards the group. From the edges there. And Rainguard's your turn.
Okay. This one of them ran up on me, and I was about to counterattack, and then Dizzy annihilated it. So I run over to the one that is and flanked with Mortis, dodging past tentacles, and advantage. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And yeah, I'm just going to try and do as much damage in this first hit as I can. So I'm going to make it a Hand of Harm. And it's going to take... I need to divvy that up. So it is 9 bludgeoning and 5 necrotic.
How do you want to kill it?
I slip past the tentacles and I step down on one of them to lock it in place, and then with my hand I just focus my fingers and then just stab them right into the back of it, and then sink my hand in, and then just this pulse of necrotic energy just spreads through through its body, through all the tentacles, and it just kind of turns into goo between us.
Nice.
I also needed to clarify that I had to drop the glow stick to the ground to do that. So it is sitting right next to Mortis right now on the ground. So the radius of the light is from there. With that radius, do I see those other two over there?
I think it's still 40 feet from Mortis then, so let's look at that. Yeah, barely.
Okay.
Oh, no, you don't see them.
Okay.
Oh, you don't see the back one. You see the front one.
Do I hear them slithering forward?
I mean, yeah, because you do see the one, so you assume there's a few coming.
Okay, then I want to move about 10 feet towards Rowan and Urvir and face them, and I will bonus action patient defense.
Ooh.
One more over to the right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
All right. So in that case, another one, that last one will move forward 30 feet. And Bim.
Okay. So Bim will knock an arrow and taking aim at the one that he can see that's just within the light. And so he'll pull back and sort of sight on that, and then he'll take a deep breath, release it, and as he releases it, he'll release the arrow. try and hit it.
That's the one closest to the camera, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was one that was in range. 19
all
to hit.
Disadvantage because they are dodging.
Sorry, did you say disadvantage?
Uh-huh.
Okay. 19 is the lowest.
That hits.
So when it hits, I had to make myself a mental note and put a sticky note on my monitor. I'd like to mark it as my favorite foe.
Oh, nice.
And then, since it's my first attack of the round, I also have Dreadful Strike from my Fey Wanderer ability, which I keep forgetting about.
Nice.
So that's 10 plus a d6 plus a d4. So a second. That's a 6 on the d6. And a 2 on the d4. So 18 total, I think.
Yeah, it's looking awful.
Do we have a +1 damage thing for like the accumulating damage per round, or is that no longer a thing?
Yeah, I'll add 1 to that. That's the only one that matters currently because the rest are dead, so we're good. There we go. Thanks, Sand. All right, anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Sayuri, it's your turn.
All right, and Bim is right in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to, of course, bonus action steady aim, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to use his shoulder kind of as a way to steady myself, and I'm going to fire at the purple one.
Okay, that's going to be a straight roll.
That's fine. 17.
17 bounces off its thick hide.
Ooh. You're no fun.
Anything
Yeah,
else?
that's all I got.
All
That's all I
right.
got.
Dizzy.
All right. Dizzy's going to move up just a little bit, and she's going to bring out 2 bears to surround Mr. Purple.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
So that should get them on both sides because it's got a
Yeah.
60-foot range.
Yeah, so straight roll because he's dodging.
All right. So the dodge is more than one action?
Yeah, dodges for every attack.
Oh, nice.
Once you
Okay.
make it. Yeah, any attack
No
against
problem.
you.
All right. So the first one's attacking with a bite. Oh, I don't know why I'm rolling damage. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me try that again. This will be +6. So that's only an 11. That's going to miss.
Mhm.
Then it's going to attempt to do a claw. That is an 18.
18 hits.
All right. So that one will do a 14 slashing.
All right. It doesn't do as much as you'd think. It's resistant.
No problem. The second one's going to bite. That is a dirty 20. And that will be
Still rolling at disadvantage.
disadvantage. I thought it was straight rolls.
Sorry, straight roll. You're right. My bad. Confused.
Okay.
Go.
So that's
20
eight,
hits.
8 piercing.
Yes.
And then they will claw.
Yeah.
18. So that will
Nice.
be another 13 slashing.
Nice.
All right. And so that will be my turn.
There we go. There's those spells we learned to use yesterday.
Yeah.
Amazing. Mortis.
Can I get an overhead view real quick?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Mortis is going to swing out towards that one, toward the bottom of the overhead camera. And he'll just, as he runs forward, He drops his shoulder a little bit to try and duck under a tentacle and just pop.
All right. Disadvantage.
It's 21 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, that's a max roll on the damage. 10 damage.
Very good.
Second attack. Well, one of those was a nat 20. The other was a 19. So
Ooh,
that's a 26
nice.
for the min damage of 5.
All right.
And bonus action, patient defense.
Mm-hmm. Rowan.
Rowan is going to drop the rapier and pull out his bow. And taking a page off of Bim, he's gonna knock his arrow Shukra, take a deep breath, and let it fly at this the blue guy with the ring.
All right. Disadvantage.
Well, he rolls, Matt. I didn't add the bonus damage from our accumulating damage.
Okay.
So that would be 2 more damage.
Yeah.
For a 11 not to hit. I don't think that hits.
Nope, no miss.
I'm gonna just be like, damn it, and stand by.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the purple one's going to run forward and will flank Mordus, provoking up attacks from the bears.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll those. I'll just roll 2 d20s and see what they both get.
Correct.
Or actually, would that be no? It's reaction. I'm sorry. Never mind. All right. One of them is a dirty 20, and the other one is a 15.
Okay, so the dirty 20 hits.
All right, so that will be 14. I'm sorry, 15 slashing damage.
Okay, nice. Very good. All right. Then it will attack with straight rolls. First as it runs, its tail comes up and tries to whack Mortis hard for a natural 20.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs
I've been
makes
waiting for
it
those nat 20s.
a 22.
Yeah, at least it's not a nat 20.
That's true. Oh, that is an awful minimum damage. 6 bludgeoning damage. All right, that's going to take its tentacles and try to wrap around for awful 14.
Tipsy sway.
Oh, nice.
It's my favorite.
With that, he just slices the other one in two.
Oh!
That's all it can do. That's amazing. I love it. Urvir.
I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead on the purple one, if I may. Get a wisdom save out of it.
7.
So it's taking damage, so it gets 2d12s for 10 necrotic and 1 on the table, so 11 total necrotic.
Nice.
And that'll end my turn.
Rengar.
Yeah, I will run over. Now that I can see this one proper, I'll run over and flank the purple one with Mortis.
Yeah.
And let's see, that's a 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 bludgeoning damage.
Very good.
The second one, there it is. That's a nat 20.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm just gonna throw everything I have into this second. And the second one is a kick that goes right into the side of this thing, and so it's gonna do some shit with the wraps. And it's also going to be the I guess it's a foot of harm now rather than a hand of harm. But so the initial damage is 7 bludgeoning.
All right.
The hand of harm is 14 necrotic.
Nice.
And then the gloves, I'm going to spend a key point to do an additional thing of damage, which is quick question. It lets me add a d6 to the damage, but on a crit, is that doubled?
Should be, yeah.
Okay. So that is an additional 9 damage from the wraps. And then
How do you want to kill it?
Yeah, my foot hits it, and then the wraps the kind of take on this royal purple glow, and I bisect this creature as I kick all the way through it. And because I crit, I roll on the wild magic table.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
And that is an 8.
Okay. One sec. All right, nice and low, 8. Oh, that's that one. All right. You feel your like neck kind of get porous and a few slits appear. You feel like you could breathe water and air right now. You look a little fishy.
Ooh. And I now have an extra d4 to damage for the next minute. And so I will... Is there enough light for me to see the one that has the ring around it? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, but wait, I don't think I have enough movement because I think I used
Extra came into here.
20 movement to get over there. I don't think I have enough movement with 45 to get back to it. But I'm going to use the rest of my movement speed to get as close as I can.
Nice.
And I still have my bonus action, so I'll patient defense.
Okay. It's that one's turn, so it'll come up and attack. Miss. Miss. Bim.
All right, Bim is going to knock an arrow and focus on it on his target, release his breath, and aim for the one that has his mark on it.
All right.
And that's the wrong weapon. Is it still a disadvantage?
No.
Okay, so that is a 24 to hit.
Hits.
5, 6. 12.
How do you want to kill it?
So Bim will sidestep just a little bit so that he's not going to hit in any way, shape, or form Rengar. And then as he releases the arrow, it'll just like as the tentacles are parting, it'll just go in through his chest and kind of come out the back.
Nice. Perfect. And with that, you're not seeing any others.
Isn't there still one in between? Oh,
No.
That's
Okay.
Bim.
oh,
Yeah, it's Sayuri, Bim, Uravir, and Rowan, I think.
oh, gotcha.
Dizzy walks over and starts petting the bears.
Oh.
Very good. What would you like to do?
Now I'll use that thing that I was going to use earlier. I want to make a perception check using my Ring of Rumors, my Grumpy Ring. See if there was anyone maybe watching that fight.
Ah. All right, make your check.
And wow, that's terrible. It's a 9. What does my ring, my Grumpy Ring, whisper to me with a 9?
A 9. You couldn't see anything. If this was a snake, it'd bite you.
And Ringar begins to wonder if the snake cobra with the human face has snake teeth or human teeth as he goes to go pick up the rod of endless light.
Do you guys think it'd be easier if we tried to contact this creature? Do you think we'd find them faster if we called out their name?
Historically, we've had very poor reactions to calling out things' names.
What do you mean?
Well, the last time it happened, it tried to turn you and, well, maybe not even the last time, but the first time it almost turned you and Rowan into goo.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I mean, I can try to send it a message.
But all we really know is it's this snake with a face and its name, right? Well, I mean, how many other creatures are named? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Scarecrosa?
Scarosa?
I don't know.
Like Scarosa?
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 Scarecrosa.
Scarecrow.
Scarecrosa.
Scarecrosa. Yeah, Scarecrosa.
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 Yes.
Oh. I like Rosa better. Oh,
Where did you learn that name? It
Oh,
was from the woods.
the people who told us about you.
we are sent to try to
Help.
make sure you're okay and help.
I need no help. I guard this place fine.
Oh.
You may leave.
Oh. Well,
What about the family that suffered illness while they were here? Blindness and other effects?
They came too close and received what they deserved.
From you?
And my pets.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
there's some stuff going on, and we're just worried about the area and worried about you.
No need to worry. You've murdered things I've raised. Go. I have no more business with you.
Well, funny you should mention business, because we sort of made an agreement to come here and help. We have to sort of do that.
If you'd like to help, make a nice wall with big signs so no one comes here.
Would that fulfill our contract?
If
Look at
we
the
make
group.
an extra sign and take it with us, maybe as proof.
Can we get that in writing?
Can I sense that this creature is, I don't know, not so much telling the truth, but does it seem like they really do think that there's nothing wrong?
Make an insight check.
18.
You can tell they don't believe anything's wrong, but you also get them not thinking right. Things that they are saying is just to get you away. You also sense that they are scared of all of you to a degree.
Well, we do have to fulfill our agreement. And I think that means we have to, fix things.
We don't even know if the Shadowfell is bleeding over here.
Well, regardless, we made a deal.
Right.
And if her creatures don't attack us, then we won't have to actually harm them.
Well, right.
Does this creature sound like male, female?
Female.
Female. Okay, I'm gonna kind of tug on Rowan's cloak. She sounds a bit scared of us.
What are you proposing?
Do you think maybe she would talk to us, give us more information if it was just like one or two of us?
I think it would set her at ease a little.
We'll do something.
Well, fix it. What's taking you so long?
Or counterpoint, we use that. If she's scared of us, we can use that.
Yeah.
To her advantage?
To our advantage,
What?
yeah. And if she's scared of us, that gives us the advantage.
Okay, I'm gonna be level with you guys. I'm not too sure what our agreement was to get this money.
It was to remove the threat that was here, to investigate, find out what was causing the sickness and illness here, and to take care of it. What we don't know is if the Guardian is the source of that problem.
Well, she
There's
just
something
said.
deeper.
Well, she just said that it was them getting too close to her children. Is that what they are?
Well, what I'm thinking is that if we have to fight this Guardian and we kill this guardian, and then there's no more guardian,
I don't
maybe
think we
things
should
just
do
get
that.
worse.
I don't think we should do that.
So how do we progress without fighting the guardian if she's going to attack us for trying to find the source?
Scare Carosa.
Yes.
Do you know of the Shadowfell?
I do.
And you know of the Feywild?
Yes. It tugs greatly here.
The Feywild tugs greatly here?
Yes.
Well, okay. There's a problem with the Feywild right now where the Shadowfell is infiltrating and it's leaking through. And we're honestly just trying to help. We did not know that these were your children.
So you come and murder in the Meyer Scar.
That was our bad. We shouldn't have attacked like we did.
Well,
They didn't attack us. We shouldn't have attacked them first.
it's better to attack first than wait to be attacked.
But
Have you noticed any influence of the Shadowfell in these lands?
Okay. It's going to get within 60 feet.
I call out into the darkness.
Yes. And it is going to cast a spell on Dizzy. Dizzy, I need a charisma saving throw.
Charisma?
I mean, we did
That
just
is
say
a 5. But
You-
wait, no, that's that's a spell though, so I have advantage.
Okay.
I just remembered that. So that is a 17.
17 beats the DC.
Oh! Oh!
As you see the area around Dizzy grow green, and you see visions of the place you were when she took you, trying to suck her back in. As banishment fails.
oh shit!
I'm attack.
I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, man.
All right. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Jerry, you don't get advantage this time. So
I know, it's
I'm-
fine. I gotta fend for myself. I gotta
Oh,
fend for myself. Gotcha. Let's see what it gives me.
Good, I got a whole 8.
I go.
There's my 4. That's a whole 8 as
Yeah.
well.
Oh,
So this thing was really, really scared, and Dizzy told it it's better to attack first.
Oh
That's
my
exactly
God.
right.
Yeah.
So it was like,
about to say that.
This thing is scared of us, and now Dizzy is attacking. Oh God.
Yep.
All right. So currently it is at 60 feet away, hiding in the woods. So let's get here. We'll get a little bit in here before we go.
How did it cast spells with no arms? Just
Monster manual.
just flails its head about wildly.
It has a tail.
Does.
Oh. So if we cut that off, it can't cast spells anymore.
My goodness.
Totally.
All right. Let's go
Oh
here.
man. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
All right. Now, from the tree line bursts one of the bigger ones of the creatures that attacked before.
Oh, jeez. Well, this might be important. I am over where I dropped the light stick because I picked it back up. So it might be important for like mechanics
Right.
and battle maneuvers and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so it definitely was going to be on the other side, 60 feet away from Dizzy. Not exactly where it is right now.
Oh man.
It wants to be, definitely. Yeah, so we might need to move that around a bit. And where everyone was behind. Like, it's going to make sure that everyone is behind Dizzy wherever it would have moved from the angle we have to move things. It's not silly. Okay. Everyone satisfied with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
Oh man.
So then this thing will rush 30 feet to the nearest. All right, so it gets to Mordis. And it'll start with the tail. So 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. 9 bludgeoning damage. And its tentacles come up trying to grab you for 26 to hit.
Oh god.
Yep, that'll hit.
For 23 slashing damage.
Whoa.
And then its beak comes into the chest for only a 14 to hit for a miss.
Ow.
Rowan.
Oh, bad.
Am I grappled, just to clarify?
You are not.
Okay.
It does not have a grapple. Just when its tentacles come in, it also pulls itself in with the beak and then releases.
Okay.
That's all. Rowan.
Damn. Rowan's going to. He's pissed. He's going to move up close to get within 60 feet. And with the Carosa.
And you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay, very cool. All right, so you run up so you can see them.
And I'm going to try and cast. I don't know if this is a good idea. Polymorph.
Okay.
for
That's a wisdom save?
Yep, wisdom 15.
Okay. 19.
Can I silvery barbs?
You can.
Oh, is that still 2-level spells on my turn, or?
No, not reaction doesn't count.
Okay.
12.
Woo! So, Rowan is going to polymorph Scarcarosa into a turtle.
Okay. A little tiny turtle.
Oh. And then yeah, that'll I'm not sure what else.
Okay. Urvir, it's your turn.
I'll come up by Mortis and hold on. I'm gonna bonus action healing word at second level to Mortis. You heal for a total of 14. And I'm just gonna yell out into the darkness. This isn't what we want. We're not here to kill you, but you attack us, we will attack back. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Got it. Bim.
I don't know what it is about this jungle, but people are terrible at marking their territory and letting you know that you're about to enter their territory as he knocks an arrow and will aim at the purple creature.
Okay.
It's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Uh, 19. 20 with the damage on the board.
Yeah, nice.
And another attack. 24.
24 hits.
This is just 11.
Nice.
And that'll end my turn.
Very good. The turtle turns around and runs into the woods. Dash. It's a turtle. It's got nothing.
How fast is a turtle?
From what I looked up, it is a speed of 30. So it is action dashing as well.
Damn.
Fast turtle. Rengar.
Yeah, I run forward. I toss the glow stick between Mortis and Irvier onto the ground between them, and I slide underneath the tentacle claws of this creature and come up behind him and swing away. First attack is a 22.
Hits.
And that is 7 bludgeoning.
Nice.
Second attack is awful. That's a 9 to hit.
Oh, that just bounces off its blubbery skin.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna flurry of blows. And first one, that's better. That's a 21 to hit.
Hits.
And that one is going to be gotta double check real quick, make sure I have enough key points left. I do. That's going to be a hand of harm. So
Nice.
it's going to take 7 bludgeoning and just 4 necrotic. And if where'd it go? Unless it's immune, it's poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Very good. Anything else?
And then I have one more attack. And that is so close. It's a 25 to hit. It's a 19.
Okay, hits.
And then that is there we go. 9 more bludgeoning damage. And do we have is it back down to a +1 damage modifier?
Yeah.
So that's additional 4 damage.
Perfect.
No, 3. I missed once.
Okay. That it?
That's my turn.
Mortis.
Don't let the tentacles at you. That hurts. And he'll reach out and take Hold on. I need to. Reading my Fist of the Guiding Star ability. I don't know. Do I need a hit with an attack? No. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll take my 2 attacks. Since we're flanking, that's an advantage. That's a 25 to hit
Hits.
for 8 damage. Second attack is a 25 to hit again
Hits.
for 10 damage.
I didn't want to kill it.
Oh, okay. I will just reach out and grab a tentacle and wrap it around one arm and then do the same for another and just rip the tentacles apart, and its weakened body being what it is just kind of tears instead of the tentacles coming off. The body just kind of tears apart.
Nice. And say Uri with your
Oh, that smells terrible.
your
Oh,
passive perception, you can see another one of these lurking within the trees, but it hasn't attacked yet.
ooh.
Okay. She's actually going to ignore that one. And she is going to run 30 feet towards where the turtle was,
Okay.
towards where the creature was. And then she's going to bonus action face step another 30 feet.
Okay.
See how far that gets me.
Okay. Yeah, you can just see the turtle 60 feet away.
60 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I will. Action dash.
Okay. So
Yelling
that's
out
another-
toward it, yelling out towards it. I don't want to hurt you. Please just let me talk to you.
Okay. Make a persuasion check as you get 30 feet closer.
Persuasion. Fuck it. 7.
Okay. Then, so you're 30 feet away, and you see the thing you saw before. You moved too far. It has started to run towards your position. And it's about 30 feet away from you. And again, holding. As you pursued what you assume it thinks of its master.
Okay.
And then, Dizzy, you were able to see the thing as well, and that it ran essentially after Sayuri stick into the woods.
Okay. Okay, so I'll move 35 feet in that direction.
You going towards Sayuri?
I guess so. I guess that's the only path there is right now.
Okay.
Yes, she has dark vision activated. And 35. Okay.
Are your bears following you?
They will be.
They have 40, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the bears would be basically running. So the bears would be going 80 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I see at 35 feet?
As you move 35 feet from where you were, I think you just see Sayuri. And you can just see the creature that's 30 feet away from her. You do not see the turtle.
Okay, is it like 30 feet in front of her, or is it? I can't tell what's going on.
Yeah, because she's off. They're off camera anyway.
Oh, okay, so it's 30 feet in front of her. Okay, so
kind
I'm
of to
going
the kind of to the side of her.
Okay, then yeah, okay, I'll just what I would do is, I know, I will use I will go ahead and activate Fire Squirrel. Have them appear about 30 feet in front of me.
Okay.
And Fire Squirrel will go ahead and take an attack against the creature.
Okay, yeah. So you're letting it go again. You can where the creature is. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
All right. So that will be a 18.
18 will hit.
All right. And so that will be 8 plus 1 plus 1. So that's 10 fire damage it will take.
Nice.
And that would be my turn. That's as much as I can do.
All right, and we're at the top of the initiative order, and we'll go ahead and end for tonight and pick this back up next session. Anyone watching, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.